All right, let's get a check of your forecast. We started out with a bit of sunshine, but then we're left with this as we look at the waterfront. You can see it on the radar moving in today, and I was like, yes, I'm going to get to work before it starts pouring down rain.
It looks miserable out there.
Just beat it. Yeah, that is a ugly picture, but for the most part today wasn't bad.
True. I mean, it wasn't terribly bad, and it's not going to be a lot of heavy rain with this system coming through. So more of a light rain event, but up into the mountains, that's where we're going to have maybe a bit more of those concerns where snow could start to come down as we go on into the night, and enough that we will see it accumulate, especially across Stevens and White Pass. Snoqualmie Pass will eventually start to get those snow levels down low enough to start to see some of that fall there too. But we're expecting between about maybe 6 to 8 inches, and above 3,500 feet will be mainly where the snow level is expected to be now as we are under that winter weather advisory until 4 p.m. into the day tomorrow. You can see that all the way up and down the Cascades. Now, snow levels drop a little more tomorrow, but as that happens, we're going to see a lot of the moisture move on out of here. So down to 2,500 feet on Tuesday. Back up, though, as we go into Wednesday. Dry day there. Looks like if you are traveling, that will be your day to try to do so. I'm sure a lot of people will be on the roads, but weather-wise, we're going to be fine. Thursday and Friday, those are expected to be wet days, but you can see that the snow levels are going to be higher. So around the passes, we shouldn't have much issue when it comes to wintry weather at all there. Stevens Pass, you can definitely tell there's still snow on the ground and maybe a few patchy areas of compacted snow or ice, which will give you a little bit of an issue, especially as we go into the night, but not looking to be too bad on the roadways now. 44, the rain coming down in Seattle with a calm wind, and you can see the gloomy look that we have currently here in the city. 42 in Bremerton, right now at 44 in Olympia, sitting at 50 in Hoquiam. Some miles of air on the way, and you can see that right along the coast. So some of our temperatures closer to Puget Sound will actually start to find their way back up around maybe the mid to upper 40s as we go deeper into the night before they drop again with the front pushing on through. Now the moisture, rain now for the most part beginning to head up into the foothills and up into the mountains as you get up to around 3,500, maybe more 4,000 feet. That's where we're starting to see some of that snow fall. But this is the initial wave, which is looking to be relatively light. The next wave that comes in deep into the night and early tomorrow will be the one that brings more of a punch when it comes to heavier precipitation. Rain falling for spots closer to Maple Valley right now, around Federal Way and Edgewood, and down closer to Puyallup and Bonnie Lake. We're keeping things wet here as we go on into the evening commute. The system will push on through, and once that cold front pushes on by, expect those snow levels to drop and then a bit of a surge of some of that additional moisture to come in to help to produce a bit more of the heavier snow up into the mountains, and that will last through Tuesday. Wednesday, we expect it to be more of a dry day ahead for us. Future radar, we expect to see a bit more of a break on into the first half of the night, 7 p.m. A lot of the moisture beginning to break on down. Then we get closer to midnight, and then that's when this next wave will start to enhance just a bit more. We go deeper into the night, and then you can start to see a lot more of that white really flashing across the screen there for you. That's going to be the heavier snow starting up deep tonight around 4 a.m., lasting on into the earlier part of your Tuesday, and then that starts to fade away by about 3 p.m. where things will be quieting down for Wednesday. Now, amounts of rain, 1/10 to maybe closer to a 1/2 inch in some spots here over the next day or so, but then you can see that the snow totals are going to be up there around perhaps about 1/2 foot in some areas. In Stevens Pass, again, probably going to be the higher amounts, bigger winter for you there as we get up closer to about 1 foot. Now, the forecast tonight calls for some 30s, but generally I think we'll be more so into the 40s. Highs tomorrow, upper 40s for Oak Harbor. We'll top off at 47 in Mount Vernon, 46 in Marysville. For Central Sound, 46 in Redmond, 49 in Bremerton, and highs across South Sound around the upper 40s to low 50s. 7-day forecast. 40s and 50s are going to be wet for your day on Thursday. Pretty wet also heading into the Apple Cup on Friday, as we'll see some rain there.